Yes, so once again, this palace of Ooni of Ife is getting busy and busy every day with stories, avalanche of stories coming out every day. In fact, every minute, is it past second billion or whatever you want to call it? And it's just very interesting how everything is panning out, regarding our dear Queen Naomi, the issue of pregnancy, and now the issue of expecting twin kids, for our dear Kabiyesi. And this has generated a lot of discussion in and around the palace of Ooni of Ife. And right now, we heard that the elders are speaking on the Oni's destiny, with Queen Naomi. Don't forget that our dear Kabiyesi just did that, performed that ritual or rite or whatever I want to call it, that is usually done, for when you're expecting a royal baby. And the difference this time is that, apart from the fact that the last time it was done, it was done for Tadenikawo, and it was never done for the two other Oloris that gave birth as well. The difference again is that this time, we were told, according to the rumors, that our dear Kabiyesi had to suspend all his beauty schedule, including the ones that have been prearranged. He had to, forego every one of them to personally supervise this ride. And that is what created the dismay and the anger in those two Oloris. I don't want to repeat their names again because you already know them. Okay? So, for centuries, the throne of Ile-Ife has been guided by tradition, prophecy, and divine will. You guys already know that. So now, as rumors swirl about Queen Naomi's possible pregnancy and a potential reconciliation, with Ooni of Ife, okay, especially with the issue of a possibility of having twins, okay, whispers of an ancient prophecy have begun to resurface again and again. You guys know that when it comes to Queen Naomi, there has been plethora of prophecies, about these two people. And every time you hear this prophecy about them, it's just so interesting, because it is one prophecy or the other, but all of them point to one fact, which is the fact that these two people are meant to be one of a set of very very special people. Okay, so that is what all the prophecies have always been all about, and so that is what is going on. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you understand this. When it comes to the issues of these two people, the prophecies are many. Okay, so now, as rumors swirl about Queen Naomi's possible pregnancy, and possible twin, whispers of an ancient prophecy, have begun to resurface. Like I said, but could this be destiny playing out before our very own eyes? I'm just asking. Okay, so elders within the kingdom have long, spoken about, a queen who will hold a special place in Ooni of Ife's heart, a woman whose children would carry a significant spiritual weight. Okay, very very spiritual weight, and I think Queen Naomi quickly is that woman. In my opinion, if you ask me, I think Queen Naomi is that woman. If you ask me, okay, so I'm not surprised if there are people who are thinking or suspecting that it is Queen Naomi. Okay, but like I said, could this be destiny playing out before our very own eyes? So, elders within the kingdom have long spoken about a queen who will hold a special place in Ooni of Ife's heart. A woman whose children will carry a significant spiritual weight. Some believe this prophecy has always pointed to Queen Naomi, like I said, whose presence in the palace was marked by deep spiritual influence. Don't forget that the last time Queen Naomi, was fully at the palace, everything about the palace, like we have always reported, that a lot of you already know, represented peace. Her time in the palace was the kind of serenity, the kind of peace that the palace expressed at that time was unprecedented. And it's still, as I speak to you now, compared, if you want to just oppose that, to the existential reality that plays out in the palace today. There's a whole gulf of difference. You cannot even do a juxtaposition of these two times, or these two eras. I'm talking about the era, of the time that Queen Naomi was in the palace and the era of this present day Ifa wives. If you try to juxtapose these two eras, you will end up just wasting your time because the difference is like day and night as far as I'm concerned. And I know a lot of you will attest to this. It's not just because I'm a pro Naomi person, okay? So, with the sacred ritual recently, performed in anticipation of a royal birth, okay, one that was notably absent, for the likes of, okay, let me not call their name, those two Oloris, you already know them, that also gave birth, okay. So, the speculation has reached fever height right now. Could this be the ultimate sign that Queen Naomi's return is not just personal, but divinely ordained or orchestrated? Well, everything seems to be pointing to that, if you ask me. But again, who am I? Who am I? So maybe with time, some of these answers, some of these questions rather, will be answered. Okay? So, but if history has taught us anything, it is that the Oni's throne is as much about tradition as it is about faith. Yes, tradition and faith intertwined. That is what the Oni's throne is all about. If you look at the trajectory of the stories we'll be doing on Ooni of Ife, it's just about faith. It's just about uh, tradition. These are the two things, okay? Intermingling every time. So as Ileife watches closely, the question remains, is destiny bringing Queen Naomi back to where she truly belongs? Only time will tell, but the signs are impossible to ignore. Yes, you heard me well. The signs are everywhere as we talk right now. The signs are just, except even the blind and even the deaf in the land, that has heard about Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife chronicles, will attest to the fact that, in fact, I don't know how to put it, but everything points to the fact that even the gods themselves, the gods of the land, might be involved in this because this is no longer a story about two human beings. It has transcended beyond that that uh, description right now. I think the stories about these two people has outgrown both of them. I tell you this is no longer ordinary because this story is about these two great characters. I'm talking about our dear Giesi and Ooni of Ife. Their stories did not start today. Their stories did not start yesterday. The stories have always been there. Has always been in the consciousness of Nigerians, the Ilefe people, the Yoruba race, and worldwide. And it has evolved, over time. And just when you think that you have gotten to the end of it all, like what happened recently after the stampede, when you think that this has to be the end of this whole conundrum or quagmire as you want to have it, you keep seeing new layers, new narrative, coming up every day. And I keep telling people that look, this seems to be one of those stories, that may even outlive us, if I'm going to put it that way, because there's no end to this, and there will never be an end to this. From the way I'm seeing it, by the grace of God, God is going to continue to keep us alive. God will continue to keep our dear KBC alive. He's going to reign for so many years, hopefully, God being on his side. And Queen Naomi, our dear Queen Naomi, is going to live, till our very, very old ripe age. All of us, including those of you who are listening to the sound of my voice, my prayer for every one of you is that look, you are going to live long, to enjoy, the fruit of your labor. Okay? So we all will live, to enjoy, this evolving story. And wherever God is going to take us to, I'm sure every one of you will be willing, to follow us through these journeys. Okay, so this is the story that is coming out at this time, and as usual, I feel so happy bringing it to you. But like I always say, see, this story, It's within the realm of rumors, it's within the realm of speculation, already making the rounds in the social media. All what we just do is to reenact it, in a way that is much more lucid to your understanding, if you want me to use that word. Okay, so don't take this story as a fact right now. Okay, so please feel free, leave your comment in the comment section, and I'm going to meet you right there. God bless you. Bye bye.